City of Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, the way that like the golf carts and everything like that happen, they can go on, which means all significantly exceed a slow motor vehicle.
Yeah, no, I get it that in a lot of states this is probably an unregistered motorcycle.
Exactly.
And I get it, we're kind of pushing the limits of like the law. We're maybe bending the rules a little bit, I would call it.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And
we're going to
I'm not trying to like create a problem though, and anytime we do get pulled over on this trip, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna say thank you, and we're probably not gonna ride here again. You know, we'll head to the next state. We're heading to Florida tomorrow, honestly, so we're not even gonna be here long.
Different. Every state's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Best thing
Every police officer is a little bit different, I'll tell you that. Even in our state, there's some that are, you know, a little bit harsher on it in our city, and some that are not, and it gets ridiculous in some states. Even like in Iowa, they leave it up to every single individual city to make city ordinances.
So we have that here.
Right, so every city, even Fuller is probably different from Gulf Shore, you know, when you look at the actual writing in the rules, it gets a little ridiculous, you know.
Yeah, so like in Orange Beach, use the golf carts. That's pretty much what we don't see this here.
And honestly, that's kind of part of why I'm doing this whole trip, is to bring awareness to the whole thing that the laws need to catch up. There needs to be a federal electric scooter law of some kind, in some way, to register these, because I don't know if you probably haven't seen these yet down here.
60 miles an hour over.
There's big cities, every big city has these now. They're everywhere, and there's people so it needs to catch up, you know, the legislation and everything.
There's some of those in Mobile.
I'll tell you this, most people that ride them are pretty secret about it. They're not like me out here, you know, recording, making videos about it, you know what I mean? So you may not even know there's people, your neighbors might have one, you know, to be honest.
The one thing that I want you to do is, like the whole time I was behind you, y'all turned around. It's fine, you're making sure people aren't behind you, but as you're turning around and you're making those moves, you got some hand signals like you're supposed to on a bike. Like, you know, when you're turning, when you don't have blinkers and everything like that.
She does actually have blinkers, and I do too. We just we're probably using them because it's a new place and, you know, focusing on the road and stuff.
Yeah, make sure you use your blinkers.
Gotcha.
And just in case, I mean, like those brake lights, I'm sure the blinker is probably small too. So
it is,
make sure, use your blinker, use your hand signals, everything like that.
Sounds good.
Sun's going down, it's getting dark. Make sure that y'all...
Yeah, we want to get back since it's getting dark. I only got my dark.
Trust me, we're trying to make it safely through this whole trip, and this was just you have a beautiful road, man.
It's
a beautiful road.
I just want to make sure that, you know, y'all are good and... You're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're totally sober, and we're actually professionals at this, if you can believe it. I know it sounds crazy, but we're not endangering ourselves, I'll tell you that.
Good. Look,
so
y'all find some side streets and everything like that?
Yes, sir.